now learn one of my favorite Scottish airs. It's called Neil Gow's Lament for the Death of His Second Wife. Kind of a long title there. And I don't know what happened to his first wife. But Neil Gow is a prominent figure in Scottish music, wrote so many great tunes, and yeah, I think a lot of the tradition that we kind of play today, very influenced by Neil Gow. So this is an air I've been playing for a long time. I really love it. It's one of my favorites, and it's in the key of D, and it starts out down here on the D and the G strings. The opening phrase sounds like this. So that first phrase there, you're just going down to your second finger. So you start on your open D, down to the second, and then down to the first, and then right back up. In time. This tune is a slow air, but it's in 3/4, so it has a little bit of a waltz feel to it. So you can count it, da da, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I like to kind of push and pull with the tempo a little bit in this tune, but kind of right now we'll stick to a fairly rhythmic 3/4 rhythm. So we have the next phrase goes. So that starts on the first finger. 101, 2, open A, first finger on the A. So those two phrases together. So we're not playing any grace notes yet, and there are a lot of grace notes that I will add in the advanced lesson. All right, so let's take Neil Gow's Lament for the Death of His Second Wife, and let's put some grace notes in there. My favorite grace note to use in slow airs is the waterfall, which I talk about in the grace note tutorial. I'm not sure if that's a traditional term. I know that I learned it from Laura Risk. Maybe she made it up. But it's just a flick that falls into another note. So there it is right there. And then right here. So let's kind of go through this tune. I don't use a lot of vibrato, but when I do use it, I kind of put it at the end of a note. So did you see how I did that? I didn't actually go. That's a very easy way to make something sound a little bit more classical and less like fiddle music. I think that fiddle really almost has a more pop sensibility about, like if you think about a singer singing, pop singers often don't vibrate right at the beginning of the note. They'll save it till a little bit later in the note. And I might not even use it on that first note. I might just do something to really set it up as having this Scottish feel, like a little hammer flick, a mixture of a hammer-on and a flick. And then I'll flick that open D. And rather than using vibrato, I will kind of just swell with the notes. There's that waterfall. And then another hammer on into a flick. And then that's a good note to put a little vibrato on.